A young woman vanishes inside one of the most notorious hotels in America. Days later, her body is found in the rooftop water tank, naked, lifeless, and submerged. But it was the surveillance footage that shook the world. A video of her acting strangely in an elevator, pressing buttons, hiding, and seemingly communicating with someone or something no one else could see. Welcome to the haunting case of Elisa Lam and the chilling secrets of the Cecil Hotel. Elisa Lam was a 21-year-old college student from Vancouver, Canada. She was intelligent, curious, and deeply introspective. Elisa ran a blog called Ether Fields, where she candidly documented her struggles with depression and bipolar disorder. Writing about books, fashion, and her personal battles, she connected with strangers through words, sharing a part of herself that few saw in person. In early 2013, she decided to take a solo trip across California. It was her first time traveling alone. Los Angeles was one of her final stops. She checked into the Cecil Hotel on January 26. Just a few days into her stay, something changed. Elisa stopped calling home. Her parents grew worried. On January 31st, she failed to check out. A missing persons report was filed. LAPD launched a search, but the hotel, a 600-room maze of dark hallways and dark history, yielded no answers. Officers combed every floor, interviewed staff, and even brought in dogs. Nothing. The first break came on February 14th, when the LAPD released footage from the hotel's elevator camera, recorded on the night Elisa disappeared. What the public saw was bizarre and unsettling. Elisa enters the elevator. She presses several buttons, but the doors don't close. She peeks out into the hallway, quickly ducks back in, hides in the corner, then steps out again. Her gestures are erratic. At times, it looks like she's talking to someone, but no one else is visible. It's like she's being watched or followed. Theories exploded online. Some believed she was having a psychotic episode. Others were convinced she was under the influence. But toxicology tests found no recreational drugs in her system, only traces of her prescribed medication. Conspiracy theories surged. Some claimed Elisa had encountered a ghost or a demon. Others pointed to the hotel's violent past. Serial killers had once stayed there, suicides were common, and it was said to be cursed. Still, no one could explain how she got onto the rooftop. The door was locked and alarmed. Only hotel staff had access. Then, on February 19th, nearly 3 weeks after her disappearance, guests at the hotel began complaining about water pressure. Some said the water tasted off. Others said it was dark in color. A hotel worker went to check the rooftop tanks. When he opened the hatch, he found her. Elisa's naked body floating face up, her clothes and belongings nearby. The tanks were sealed, high up, and difficult to access. How did she get there? Was she hiding, running, or led there by someone else? The official cause of death was ruled accidental drowning. The autopsy found no signs of physical trauma or sexual assault. Authorities believed her bipolar disorder played a role, that she may have experienced a manic episode, climbed into the tank, and drowned. But that explanation never satisfied the public. The eerie elevator footage, the locked doors, the rooftop access, all remain unexplained. Even her parents refused to believe she climbed in by herself. To this day, the case of Elisa Lam remains one of the most haunting modern mysteries. Was it a tragic accident, or something far darker? The Cecil Hotel has since rebranded, but its shadow remains, etched in history by one disturbing video, and a young woman whose story ended far too soon.